illusions like the banking system and, the Muppets, like the world leaders, government, lawyers, the court system, you know, that's not designed for y'all. That's nothing but an illusion. You have like some of these fake truth channels. They're acting like they're exposing certain gangs, like, the government, and the list goes on. They're not exposing them. They've been putting this stuff, these negative forces been putting this stuff in y'all's faces for decades. Through the magazines, through the televisions, the radio, they get together. They got assignments to control y'all. So some of these truthers, they are Masons. They're no better than these conscious Muppets, these truth channels. They have the gangs like religion talk about them like saying, oh, they trying to take away God and Jesus. It doesn't exist. And then they pump fear and saying, oh, well, such and such got staged and this and that. Some stuff, yes, they are staged or it's a hoax, but they exaggerate with it. Like saying, oh, well, there's going to be FEMA camps and this is going to happen and all of this mess. And, there's no such thing as FEMA camps. They have underground stuff where they snatch certain individuals up. And I can break it down on so many levels, but they're not telling y'all everything. And then they want money out of it. They're no better than these conscious Muppets and these religious freaks, these crooked preachers and stuff like that, And then they act like they get mad. They be like, oh, well, they trying to ban, the illusion, Jesus and God, and, confusing y'all. But none of this mess doesn't even exist. And then some of y'all promote certain things and you're thinking you're exposing, the government and, the CIA and all of them, and you're not exposing them. They in all of them is in society groups. The mayor, they all, if you look at like certain flags on the, like, for example, if you ever had to go to court for a speeding ticket, if you look at it, it's like two guys shaking each other's hands and they doing the Freemason handshake, the Masonic handshake. So all of them are connected and y'all allow them to do whatever they want. They do rituals and all of that stuff. You're not exposing them. They just put it in your face and attacking y'all on a spiritual level. So some of y'all think y'all posting these memes, and they put out these memes. They put out certain agents that act like they're against the government. And there's a lot of people like, oh, the government's this, oh, the government's that. But y'all steady eating from these negative forces and drinking from the negative forces and going buying material things from the negative forces, these played out devices that y'all think that's new. To me, they're played out and old. But you want to get upset at, the wrong things that doesn't concern you. Y'all get mad, upset at, the Trump, and I think it's comedy. Trump is just acting. He just doing what he's supposed to do. And y'all think y'all depend on other beings to take care of you instead of you depending on yourself and your loved ones. If they would shut down the grocery stores right now, if they was to shut that down, some of y'all couldn't even survive, especially you meat eaters. You wouldn't know how to survive. You don't think like that. You don't teach your younglings. You depend on it. If they did shut it down, I know me and my loved ones would survive. But y'all meat eaters would go crazy. And it's y'all would go crazy or eat each other or be on some crazy stuff. And the the disc in the sky controlling y'all's frequency. Like some of y'all will. Some of y'all probably know what to do. I'm not gonna say all of y'all. Some of y'all probably know how to survive if the grocery stores got shut down or something like that. Y'all depend on them and say, oh, and you get upset, oh, the government shutting off welfare or shutting this down and they doing this and that. But a lot of y'all just talking. See, I don't put my energy into that mess. I connect with myself and, with nature and my loved ones. So, I just had to let y'all know what's really going on, because a lot of y'all allow certain channels to confuse you. And they want something out of it. They want y'all to buy this or buy that or support their channel or their radio stations and all of this crazy mess. And they're not doing nothing but doing recycle information. See, they're not doing it from within. They're not doing it from the heart. They're doing certain things on the menu. And some of y'all don't see that. But I guarantee you, some of y'all wouldn't survive. And, a lot of the beings that y'all think that's connected with y'all, that's, with the court systems and, with the laws and different other things, some of y'all's relatives, their minds been basically programmed. They're not the same anymore, and some of them been replaced, and y'all don't know that. Certain individuals that works with the so-called society groups and stuff like that, they've been replaced. And some of y'all probably don't even know who they are anymore. And that's another video.
Meanwhile, in Washington, D.C., congratulations, my fellow villains. We've finally succeeded. The Super Friends are as good as gone.
And with the help of my android copies of the presidents and generals of the world's largest countries, we will soon be ruling the world.
That will go over some heads. Jump to Awakening, y'all will feel my ancient signals one within the universe and universes inside of me. I see some of y'all always posting on social media, saying that the government is doing this, the government is doing that, and, the CIA and all of this crazy stuff. Okay, we all know that. But you got to keep on posting it. To me, I feel like you're doing nothing but trying to get attention. You're desperate for attention. Trying to make yourself look intelligent. What's the use of posting that? Because there's a lot of people, they're stuck on certain levels for a reason. Some are on a low vibration. You can't make certain individuals aware. And some of y'all post like, oh, the government did this or the government did that. Some of y'all give y'all's power to the government and stuff. And Donald Trump or the past present presidents and stuff like that, which that's nothing but names and titles. I don't have nothing against none of them. I don't put my energy against that mess. To me, that stuff is just entertainment. And y'all, some of y'all, you know, are agents, and you do certain things.
Nothing will stand in our way.
To get attention. My apologies.
I will finish.
My apologies, y'all. This is like my second video that I'm uploading, because I'm gonna upload like 5 or 6 or 7 videos, you know, and speak on different topics. I can do this all the time. My apologies, y'all. And y'all give y'all's power to the government, you know, and the government basically, yes, they set up certain things. We all know that. You know, that's nothing new. So you have these channels that all they talk about, oh, the government's this, oh, you know, they try to attack religion, and they trying to, you know, playing mind games. Some of them doing that to control y'all's frequency. And then you have these fake truther channels trying to make their self look good and stuff. And, you know, they promote Christians, and some of them promote Muslims. And then, you know, you got your conscious Muppets and stuff like that. They all, like, talk about the CIA, the government, and different things. Okay, yeah, they set up certain things, but there's something controlling them as well. You know, they're part of the game. So, but y'all sitting back destroying each other because y'all giving your energy to the government. For what? You know, y'all just talking. You can't do nothing on a spiritual level because you allow different entities and certain things. You're under a spell, and you can't break certain spells because you sign contracts and different other things, you know, messing up others on so many different levels. You know, none of y'all not gonna, you know, get together. Ain't no such thing as uniting. That's a bunch of mess. Unite. My apologies. Y'all not gonna do that. Y'all not going up there and say, hey, stop spreading the chemtrails in the sky. You know, you're messing up the things and the power plants, and stop, you know, messing with the weather and stuff and the vaccines. None of y'all not getting together doing that. Y'all just talking. You know, y'all just talking. So worry about you and your loved ones and stop promoting this programming stuff with the symbols and signs, because symbols and signs can mess others up as well. You know, I see a lot of that mess on my timeline. Like, you know, you're trying to act like you kicking knowledge. You're not kicking knowledge. Because you going by recycle information, or you say, oh, research this or Google this. Research yourself. Can you do that? And I said that so many times. All of us recycle information. And I know some probably get into their feelings, but these society groups and these negative forces, you know, they know how to control y'all, but y'all destroying each other. What? Did somebody say something?